In the world of luxury watchmaking, there are some brands which are just in a league of their own. Their watches are incredibly precise, the craftsmanship is undeniable, and their heritage is what basically lays the foundation of how we even perceive the industry today. One such brand is called Lange Söhne, and they prove that not all watches have to come from Switzerland. In fact, they are located in the heart of Saxony, Germany. Today we're going to explore how this brand rose from obscurity and became one of the most respected watchmakers in the industry. The history of Lange Söhne began in 1845 when Ferdinand Adolf Lange founded his small watchmaking workshop in the city of Glashütte in the heart of Saxony. He had a very ambitious goal. He wanted to transform a mining district and a mining region into the center of German luxury watchmaking. He introduced standardized components, serial numbering, and a school for apprentices, all forming the foundation of German horology. After World War II, Lange was nationalized and disappeared as a brand. Until the 1990s, its revival came thanks to Walter Lange, the founder's great-grandson, and the legendary Gunther Blümlein, who helped bring the brand back to life. In 1994, the first new Lange models were unveiled at an exhibition in Dresden, and they instantly became iconic. Since its foundation, Lange Söhne watches have always appeared on the wrists of nobility and the highest society of Europe. That means that even if since Lange wanted to compete with other watchmakers like Breguet, they had to make sure that whatever leaves their factory is the best. That's why in the heart of their philosophy is precision, perfection, and making sure that they are making some of the finest watches in the industry. Even today, every Lange Söhne watch is assembled twice. What it means is first, the watch is built, they test it for waterproofing, they test it whether everything works smoothly and perfectly. Then the watch is disassembled and assembled again before it's shipped to the customer, just to double check and make sure that whatever leaves the factory is in pristine condition. Also, every part of the watch, every tiny piece, even what you don't see, is hand polished to assure that there has been a touch of their attention to everything. For Lange Söhne, their signature thing is to hand engrave everything, which means that every watch is unique. No two watches have the same engraving. The Lange one became the symbol of the brand's revival. Its asymmetrical dials, enlarged date windows, perfect proportions, and manual winding have been the cornerstone of the brand's collection since 1994. Saxonia's Lange's take on minimalism and elegance. Here, Lange shows us how little is needed for perfection, just two hands and a refined German movement. When Zeitwerk was first released, it was something unheard of, but not just for the German watchmakers, but for the entire industry. What Lange managed to do is to create a mechanical watch with a digital instant jumping hours mechanism, which was something unheard of before. They managed to combine the aesthetics of the 21st century with the traditional watchmaking techniques. Datograph is considered a legend among chronographs. Even today, it's one of the benchmarks of German engineering. With so many chronographs made over the years from different brands and different manufacturers, it's still one of the best examples of this complication. The 1815 and Richard Lange series pay homage to the precise pocket chronometers of the 19th century. Here, academic design, perfect legibility, and Lange family's history are obvious. When Lange announced that they would add a steel sports automatic watch on a rubber band in their collection in 2019, the industry was quite skeptical since they are mostly known for their dress watches. However, this addition proved to be an amazing hit and is one of the most desired pieces from Lange today. It comes on a rubber strap and it includes an optional chronograph, a small second subdial, and the date and day function. Lange Söhne is not only known for their amazing aesthetics, but also for the quite substantial contributions they have made to the watchmaking industry. For example, the German silver, which is over 200 years old and is used specifically in the Lange watches. And it's more resistant to corrosion and slightly harder and more scratch resistant. Also, they are quite known for their long-lasting power reserves, and amazing split-second tourbillons, which are an amazing feat of German engineering. As you can see, Lange Söhne tries to make their watches interesting to their customers and to the watch people who actually do appreciate what is inside the watch. Apart from their amazing aesthetics, Lange is also known for their quite substantial contributions to the watchmaking industry. Among those, we can count innovations or additions such as constant force escapement calibers, unique materials including German silver, which is harder and more scratch resistant, movements with longer power reserves, and tourbillons with stop seconds. As you can see, all this is not for just marketing. Lange actually cares about what they're putting out of their Glashütte manufacture, and they want to make the best watches in the world. Today, Lange Söhne is part of the Richmond Group, but they still retain their spirit of innovation and craftsmanship. They make only around 5,000 watches per year, which still makes them pretty exclusive. Lange doesn't rush. They are not making fashion accessories, they're making watches that are supposed to last for generations. Okay, that'll be everything from me today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and in the comments tell us which of these models piqued your interest the most. Also, if by chance you would like to purchase one of these models for you, just contact us. You can come to our boutique in Prague and try the model on your own wrist and see whether it fits you or not. If there's any Lange Söhne timepiece that you would like for yourself and you don't see it here right now, you can give us a call and we can get the watch for you, no problem. So that will be everything from me. Thank you so much, and until next time.